Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're playing another Total War Warhammer Battle Replay. So as you can see, I brought the vampire counts with me. They're led by Vlad the Dad and his two White King bodyguards. I'm really liking bringing White Kings now, actually, since that Kemmler match. But anyway, and yeah, I'm up against the Beastmen, which you can just see on the horizon. So yeah, I just want to say, actually, you might have noticed that things have slowed down a bit on the channel. I haven't been posting as many videos, and that's because I've got some big plans in the pipeline, so it's taking up a lot of my time getting this new series sorted. So I will be announcing it probably next week if everything is going to plan. So yes, there'll be more on that later. So yeah, begin the hype train. So my army. So as you can see, got a front line of Graveguard, so they're going to be able to absolutely destroy any you know, any infantry they come across. Even Bestigors are going to struggle to wade through a load of these guys. You know, especially with like Invocation and a Heck and things backing them up. And sorry, my phone's shouting at me. So also, I've got some Khan raids in the back. So they cause terror, which is really good against the Beastmen. I find it really useful. It just makes them run away that much quicker. And they don't have the best morale anyway, they don't have the best leadership. And in the back, I've got a load of Skeleton Spearmen, because, yeah, they're going to bring a lot of large units, so these guys will help pin those in place. And, you know, I don't mind if I lose, you know, 60 guys from one unit. You know, if it means taking out, you know, a few Centaurs or something. So, yeah, a load of Spearmen, very cheap, so I'm happy to have a lot of them, and it just means that no cavalry can get me in the back, which will be great. And obviously, here, you know, we've already been through it. I've got the two White Kings, and I've got Vlad von Carstein. So yeah, it should be fun. So I'm actually going to speed things up because, as you can see, got a long way to run. So yeah, so let's talk about his army. So here, he's got Goreherd with shields. He's got some Goreherd with shields, Goreherd, and Goreherd. In the back, he's got a couple of Ungor spearmen. And yeah, 3 in fact. Right at the back, Centaurs with great weapons. And now in the middle, this was pretty scary. So he's got a Gore-bull on one side, he's got a Gore-bull on the other, he's got a Brave Shaman of Death. If he's got Fate of Boona, then my Khan raids are going to be in a lot of trouble. Also, he's got Khazrak the One Eye, very good duelist. He's got a lot of good sort of debuffing abilities, so that'll be interesting. And of course, he's got a Giant as well. So my anti-large contingent is just a lot of spearmen. So it's going to make it very difficult. Obviously I've got the White King and Vlad that can do a lot of damage against a single target, but, you know, Gore-bulls and things will be able to smash him around a lot, so that's very scary. And as you can see now, he's bringing out his Brave Shaman. So I start running because I just know he's going to start spamming spells at me, so I need to get this combat as quickly as possible so I can wrap it up as quickly as possible. Just hope he doesn't get to use, you know, all the winds of magic. I don't want to let him do that. But you'll see in a second here, he does in fact have Fate of Boona, and he uses it on these Khan wraiths, and I tell you, it hurts. It hurts a lot, guys. So much. So there we go, Fate of Boona. Oof. So I get an Invocation and a Heck on there to try and, you know, try and spare some of them. And but I mean, look at this. This is crazy, absolutely crazy damage. So yeah, Fate of Boona still going. You can see my healing cap is fast approaching. And yeah, you can tell there from the healing cap, because the healing cap tends to be like double their full health. I think so anyway. Tends to be about that. So yeah, you can see he would have wiped out the entire unit with that spell. Like the entire unit would have died if I hadn't used Invocation and a Heck. But yeah, I managed to spare them. Still got 30 models. So I got, yeah, some of them going. So here, obviously I don't have to worry about the physical attacks too much with the Khan raid, so I send them straight into the Chaos Spawn. I send everything into Chaos Spawn. I just want to deal with them quickly. I'm happy to blob up a bit, because he doesn't have anything that can really capitalise on big blobs. I suppose he's got the Giant and the Gore-bulls can, you know, charge through, but then he'll just be surrounded by my guys. I'm quite happy for that to happen. So, so that's alright. So the Chaos Spawn, you'll see, are getting, yeah, they're getting really, really damaged. But everything else seems to be doing okay. So I've got some Graveguard and some Spearmen over here, I've got some Graveguard over here. These guys are going to start charging in that way. I try and get my Spearman on his Gore-bull and Graveguard on his Goreherd. So, yeah, he's starting to come with his heroes. Here, you'll see, for ages, I've got 2 White Kings trying to fight Khazrak, and they are just not landing any hits at all. So, I don't know if they've got no abilities on him. I've used a Master of Begarment on him to try and screw him over. So, I do love that move with lads, really good. So another Fate of Boona comes down, I think, yeah, on my Khan raids. Another, you know, healthy unit, so they're going to be completely gone in a minute. And those Khan raids are in trouble. So, Yeah, it's not looking great for my card rates. So here he comes in the back with my Centaurs, but, you know, I've got a load of spearmen in the back, so that's not the best thing to do. Not the best thing in the world. But, yeah, and there goes one of my card rates, as expected. So I get a nice invocation of heck on this whole blob, and it's kind of needed, because you can see, you know, the sort of high damage of the Beastmen units. It is doing a lot of damage to my guys, but I can replenish. They can't, so you'll see they're taking a lot of damage too, and it won't be long before they won't be coming back anymore, so that's great. Really good for me. So, yeah, you can see though, one of my White Kings is having a very, very bad time in here. Vlad is having a bad time in here, and as you can see, their heroes are all pretty fine. So I do a tactical retreat. Yeah, so I've still got a load of infantry here, which I really need to separate and split out a bit blobbed in here, which is a bit silly. I'm not using my infantry to the best of my ability. So here, I come in again. So he knocks Vlad out, does a lot of damage to him. So I try and get on the Gore-bull. But yeah, I'm finding it very difficult to maneuver with these guys here. Gore-bulls are just a pain. So I get another invocation to heck down, do a load of healing. So that's really solid. You can see this one unit of Graveguard has been doing so much damage to these guys. But, you know, 4 units on 1, basically. And I'm not sure why I have so many units back here. But, oh well. So these spearmen have actually done pretty well against the Gore-head things, considering. So yeah, I've been spamming zombies around the place as well, trying to slow down like the Centaur's charges and try and give me some room to run away. But you can see here, now that I've got, you know, like 2 White Kings and Vlad focusing on Gore-bull, we are taking him down. So that's really good, but he's still got a load of health on all his other units. So yeah, it's this is very close. I have no idea how it's going to go. I've got a lot of units starting to crumble. It's looking really bleak, guys. It's looking really bleak. So yeah, another invocation to heck, I believe. Nope, that's going to be one of his, isn't it? Yeah, Fate of Buda on my card rates again. But I've still got a very healthy unit card rates here, so that's great. So yeah, and that Gore-bull has taken a lot of damage actually. The other one's running. So yeah, the Gore-bull, getting card rates on him, which is what I was trying to do for a lot of that. Yeah, they're really good. They're really high armor piercing, and the Gore-bull's not going to be able to do as much damage to the card rates as any of my other units. So that's really good for me. So now I'm trying to get on Kazrak. Or was I trying to get rid of his British Shaman? I can't remember. Either way though, this is really bad for me. One of the White Kings is about to go. There he goes. Real shame. So I lost one of my White Kings. I got another one full health, and I've got Vlad in here as well. But you can see he's still got a lot of heroes. So you know that Gore-bull obviously slowly getting taken down. That one's come back. It'll be it'll be tough to get him to run away again if he comes back in, because they are really tough. But you know, starting to get some damage in here. So you can see I went for his Bray Shaman, because I want to stop him using Fate of Buda on my units. And now you can see, although a lot of my units have gone, I've still got a pretty healthy unit of card rates. So if I can get rid of that Bray Shaman, he won't have a lot of answers to the card rates, honestly. So that's good. And over here, these Spearmen and these Graveguard are still fighting. They fought off 4 units. It's unbelievable. I mean, I had to heal them up a bit, but Jesus, that's amazing, isn't it? So that's really good. So now this guy's completely surrounded by Spearmen, so his health is starting to dwindle. Finish the attrition, basically. So I've got a load of zombies running around, just being a pain. But yeah, okay, so that Gore-bull ran away, but he's coming back. I think he'll spot him again and bring him back in a second. But yeah, you can see my little squad of bullies here, Vlad and the White King. They're doing really well. They're able to just hop between, you know, the different units and get around really well. And I've got so many zombies and infantry in here. It's just so hard for them to run through to get back at me. Especially now all of his infantry are gone, so he's got nothing to stop me from running around, you know. So now, boldly, I go straight for his giant. So I'm going to take some pretty high damage here in a bit, I think. And yeah, Gore-bull coming back in as well. Just rolled through all of my guys, but now he's surrounded by card rates again. So I'm quite happy for him to flail at card rates. So over here, those spearmen have almost lost them, but they did great defending, you know, against quite good infantry here. But yeah, these Graveguard have just been fantastic. So that's great. So yeah, White King's coming back. He got knocked away. Actually, no, I had him chasing Kazrak for a while. My bad. And yeah, now it's been too much for them. And with all the terror. Yeah, it was too much. But yeah, I managed to hold it together somehow. I'm not sure how I did, honestly. I think he just sort of neglected to keep ordering his heroes to go after mine, because he definitely outmuscled me. But you know, I had 3 guys on foot. They weren't, you know, just jumping through. Because that's the thing with Gore-bulls, like they will sort of attack, but then they'll end up the other side of the map. If they don't knock you the other side of the map, you know. So it's quite difficult just to have sustained attacks with them. So it can be quite tough. But as you can see, you know, his heroes did so many kills. Look at this. That's crazy. But, you know, my heroes did bugger all, but I won, so that's alright. Khan Wraiths didn't actually get many kills, but I had them on Gore-bulls, basically. And they were constantly getting killed by, you know, Fate of Buna. So, pretty gnarly. So, I'm assuming, yep, these are the ones that held out for ages. That was this unit against 110 kills, really good. Obviously all these guys, you know, 150, 121, a lot of that is going to be trash spearmen that they cut through, and also zombies. So it's always hard to tell really how well, you know, anyone up against vampire counts really did, because yeah, the amount of zombies. But yeah, I managed to keep it together somehow. I think having the Khan Wraiths, just one unit at the end, really helped. It just helped get that chain route going. Towards the end, when their leadership was, you know, really on the edge. Once I got Kazarak out of that group, everything else just slowly broke, and it just became too much for them, which is great. But yeah, I just can't believe I won that. I mean, you saw how bad it looked at the start, but yeah, I just managed to hang on. You know, I was being really careful with my Winds of Magic, making sure to only use Invocation of Heck if it's the group one, rather than doing single units, because I knew everyone needed the help and everyone was grouped together. So you know, I was being really careful there. But my God, it was a tough match, very tense. I honestly thought I was going to lose, so I'm so glad I managed to pull it together. You know, just those tactical retreats. You know, every time my guys were in trouble, I'd pull them out and try and go for his most, you know, sort of secluded, you know, hero basically. Try and kill him one at a time. It was really tense. I loved it. It was such a good battle. So yeah, Octothorpe, love it. Absolutely love the battle. I really hope I come across you again in ladder. It'd be fantastic to have a rematch. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.